Purpose is the broad reason which you were created, while calling is the specific assignment through which that purpose is expressed. For example, a person may have his purpose to reveal the love of God. Someone's purpose may be to reveal God's love and bring healing to a people. That could be the purpose, to reveal the love of God and bring healing to a people. And now, this purpose could be expressed through different callings. For example, medicine. I can be a doctor to be able to do that. Number two, through teaching. I can be a teacher of different categories to be able to bring love and heal people. I can be in ministry. I can be in missions and so many other things. So you can see that purpose is that broad focal point, but the way through which you actualize it becomes the calling. The purpose remains same, but the calling will always be different. So purpose addresses why you were created. Calling addresses what you were created for. So I need for you to know this, and then put yourself on the scale of God's words and find out, what exactly is my assignment. Then that will determine your calling after you had acknowledged your purpose. So another question, like we said, was, is everyone called? Absolutely, everyone is called, because people think that it's only, like I said earlier, people think that it's only pastors who are called. It's only ministers, it's only prophets, maybe evangelists or missionaries, those fivefold ministries, those are the ones that are called. It's not true. Everyone is called. Every believer is called. The Bible speaking in Romans chapter 8, verse 30, it says, to whom he predestined, he called. To those he called. So God had predestined you, he knows you, he had called you. While in Jeremiah, I said it when he said concerning Jeremiah, I knew you before you were born. So there is a calling on everyone's life. Like I said earlier, some are called to ministry, some could be called to business, some are called into the education mountain or that sphere. Some are called into politics, the government, the business economy. Some are called into healthcare. There are different kinds of calling. Some could be called into community building, family, community building, and that's why, the psychologists that formed the different mountains, the different mountains of influence, spheres of influence. Your calling would be expressed in those spheres of influence. So I don't know what your calling is, but it is good if you realize your calling after discovering your purpose. The truth is that God needs representatives in every community, in every sphere of influence. But because many of us have not realized what our callings may be, so the wrong people, like the Bible will say, the giants are occupying these spheres of influence. So, but God would have you to know that for you to become that influencer, you need to know your calling, because you could be in the education sector, your calling could be there. That it might not look as if people don't make a lot of money. It's because you haven't yet realized how to go through that. But to everybody's calling, there are ways through which you could have your benefits. So it's good to know your calling. The question is not whether you're called. The question is if you have discovered your calling. There are two dimensions of calling. There are two broad dimensions of calling. Number one, the general call. The general call. This general call has to do with every believer. Every child of God is called to follow Christ, to live a holy life. It's a call. It's a call. When you struggle to live a holy life, just know that there's something that is not in place. But today you need to know that it's a calling for you to live a holy life. It is a calling for you to love God. It is a calling for you to love people. It is a calling for you to make disciples. It is a general call. It's a calling for you to represent Christ in the world where you are living in. This is a general call. Every believer is called to represent Christ, love people, love God, follow Christ, live a holy life. This is a general call. And so if you're not seeing yourself doing these things, you are falling short of God's calling upon your life.